This is what my summer looks like. From the hammock, that is. I'm spending most of my time here at my allotment. And that's the way it will be, all summer.
Hello. It's been 12 years now. Some of the clientele wasn't even born then. The clients. The skateboarders. Sure. This place was financed by the Cornflower Foundation, which was founded by his mother. He's a buddy of one of the guys that used to hang around here. One of the old-timers. He used to be quite a skater in the 80s. One of the best. Then he hit the bottle and later the needle. His name is Richard Svensson. He's had his clean periods when he's been hanging around here, helping the clients. I think his address is on the honorary members list. I don't know where it is though. And the printer is broken. I'm quite sure there is a copy somewhere in the skate hall. Skate safe.
Hello! Well, there's nothing to do here now. I have some good books under the counter though. How's the dollhouse? Is that handsome gardener still helping you with the weeds? The City of Sin. That looks like the alphabet that the tramps were using in the olden days. I don't know anything about it though. Pop by anytime.
Hi. The best friend I ever had. I haven't been myself since it happened. Hold your horses, ma'am. I'm not gonna tell you everything just like that. I've got my integrity to think of, and my own house to look after. Before I tell you anything, I want you to do something for me. I was out with some buddies last night, drinking some beer at the river park. I must have been quite drunk since I lost both my watch and my reading glasses. Do you think you can find them for me? My eyesight isn't what it used to be. Thanks. That saved me a lot of time. We go back a long way. I can't really remember how long. He got fired from Gusum just before they closed down for being too heavy on the booze. He became somewhat of a tramp after that, sleeping outdoors and in stairwells. Last year he often slept in a tunnel in the Oil Mountain in Lindau. I know because I tipped him off about the place. I may know some of it, but it's secret, you know. Look, that's all I'm telling you at the moment. And thanks again for my stuff.
Yes. Yes, he's been murdered. But you probably know that. He stayed here from time to time, but only for shorter periods. He didn't like our routines. His mail was always delivered here, though. Well, his father was killed by a train, at work, at the Fiskeby station. He's had his own apartment for a long time now, and is presently on a successful methadone treatment. The money for his treatment comes from the same fund that pays for this shelter. Unfortunately, there's no money left in the fund now. I don't know what will happen to his treatment, and the shelter is in bad need of renovation. If that's important to you, yes.
I felt kind of bad for being quite rude to you the last time. In fact, I'm not used to people treating me kindly. That's one thing I didn't tell you. Come on over and get ready for something unusual. Victor was speaking so strangely during the last few weeks. I think that someone had threatened him. He gave me a key, which I've lost, and this peculiar note. He said it was safer for me if he was vague. I was on this methadone treatment. It's just been cut off, and I can't concentrate on anything. Can you please help me with this? I knew I could count on you. You're a reliable girl.
Do you really think so? I made it from a curtain. Yes, and my parents still live there. My father was an engineer at the factory, and so was everyone else. I mean, not engineers, but fathers. Of course not. But they may still be there. The factory is still standing, you know. But it's completely run down. After all, it's East Side.
Oh, I don't know it. But I think you can find some hints on the wall at the Bow of Hope.
Hello, I'm home again. Why don't you meet me at your allotment? I take it that you still need some assistance. Well, hello. Oh, it's beautiful this time of the year. Even if it's a little hot for me. I spent most of my time with Anders. You should have come with us. Well, I must admit that I knew that you couldn't keep your hands away from it. Any progress? The Goosum factory? I remember Leonard Kohler. A strange fellow. I went to school with him. He will inherit Samuel Kohler, you know. He has some secretarial job in the Kohler Association now. I guess he wasn't fit for anything else. As far as I know, the association still owns the factory building. Maybe I could phone Leonard and ask him to fix you up with the key. Oh, and one more thing. Anders is still in Paris, trying to sell that elastic garden hose of his. Since you have his key, if you happen to pass his apartment, would you please remove the stuff from his refrigerator and throw it away? He forgot to do that before he left for Paris. I'll meet up with you here later, okay? Lovely day, isn't it? Okay, I found Leonard. He's as peculiar as ever. And I got you your key. But you have to pick it up yourself in his apartment, if that's okay with you. He lives at 14 Victoria Street. You know, when this is over, maybe you can come to my house in the country for a few days. I got some vacation time coming up and I'm gonna spend a week or two there. It's a deal. And be careful out there. Good day to you. Yes, to the Goosum factory. It's the first time in years that anybody wants to get in there. I really need to know what you intend to do there. All right, but you have to be careful. It's a dangerous old building. I'm in this movement. It's like a nudist camp, but more like a club. We meet in an old warehouse.
I think you're just the kind of girl for this club.
I don't think I have the key anymore. I've lost it. I never said that. That's a matter of interpretation. Well, I guess you can have the key. But call me when you change your mind.
This envelope arrived today, addressed to Victor. It's probably nothing important.
I can read your mind. That's right. I took this course and even got a diploma. I didn't take it seriously at first, but it really works. If you insist, but I really don't like tests. Let's see. You're thinking about Brad Pitt. Isn't that what young girls think about? Okay, I see. Let's keep it a secret between me and you then. By the way, that guy whose doorbell you're ringing, he's not at home. He was picked up by an ambulance an hour ago. I'd say it was an overdose. But I did hear some noises coming from inside the apartment just a moment ago.
Apparently, Leonard was frightened that Victor had passed something incriminating on to his friend Richard Svensson. So he decided to sneak rat poison into Richard's beer at the local pub to get a chance to go through his apartment. Fortunately, Richard came to after 2 days in the hospital. The police were very interested in the information I handed over to them about Leonard Kohler's exploits. It was revealed that Leonard had found a copy of the birth certificate among Samuel Kohler's belongings after his death. He realised that he would only be left with 3/4 of Samuel's fortune, according to Swedish law, if this was discovered. Victor had managed to steal the main keys to Anders' building in order to get into the attic and sleep there. When he saw Anders leave for Paris, he thought he'd sneak into his apartment to get a good night's sleep in a real bed. So Leonard tracked down Victor and decided that nobody would miss him if he stuck a knife in his chest. I'm back here now, enjoying the summer in the hammock. But not for long. I thought I'd spend a few days in the countryside